Hello, friends. This is Samrat from Diversity Overseas Education Private Limited, one of the leading overseas education consultants based in Goa. And today we have with us Mr. Neeraj from St. Thomas University, and he will be giving a beautiful presentation about all the wonderful things St. Thomas University has to offer us. So, Mr. Neeraj, could you please introduce yourself and tell us something about St. Thomas University?
Sure. Thank you so much, Saprat, at first for giving me this platform where I can interact with the students and where I can explain them everything about St. Thomas University. So, and a special thanks to Joyversity for organizing this, webinar online for the international students, those who are looking forward to go to Canada and for their further education. So, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Neeraj Malik, and I'm the manager for St. Thomas University, a beautiful university in Canada. So I am basically looking after India subcontinent region for the same. So everything that has to go from India to the university, so I am the one responsible for that. So yeah. So today, Samrat, as you told, that today in this session, I'm going to talk about each and everything relating to St. Thomas University, that what exactly this university has got to offer it, to the international students, what are the programs that we have, and what exactly our requirements are, and what are the benefits that we are providing to the international students, not exactly from the university but also as a province, what benefits an international student would be getting it, when they wants to apply for Canada particularly, and looking at their future prospects. So there are a lot of things that today we are going to talk about. So
Right.
yeah, so I hope you can see my screen already.
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay, that's great. So, in let's start without further wasting much time. So today, as you all can see, the picture that is right in front of you. So this is the actual picture of the campus, St. Thomas University. So the campus is really beautiful. It is very green and very well maintained. And as you see the tagline there, that's small university of big opportunities. So we definitely go by the same. My university calls them small, but we are not that small. We have a quite a big campus, okay, and moreover, to be precise, we have got more than 2,000 students on the campus right now. And to be exact in numbers figures, so we hold 13% of our international students community on the campus from more than 49 international destinations. And specifically when we talk about India, so we have got 4% of the total students that we have from the Indian region. Now, when we talk about STU, that is St. Thomas University, so it's a public university, first of all, and it was established in the year 1910. So it's been more than 110 years that we are present in the market and at a very competitive level. Now, talking about the location of this university, so we are located in the city of Fredericton, which is the capital of New Brunswick province. So, on the geographical map, if I may show you, so we are rightly located here. Okay. Now, New Brunswick as a province is on the besides of the Prince Edward Island, and it is also located on the left hand side under Quebec region. So this comes under the Atlantic provinces of Canada, and it's located on the eastern coastal part of the country. Now, there are few things that we need to understand and we need to know about New Brunswick and the Atlantic provinces of the Canada, because students now, they are quite, familiar with the other provinces of Canada like Toronto or maybe Ontario, or you can say Vancouver, Surrey. So, but definitely Canada has got more than that to offer it to the international students. Okay. Now, coming on to this side of the country, so these provinces have got now actually good immigration facilities for the international immigrants, those who are looking forward to settle down there further in the Canada. Okay, so they can take best advantage out of these provinces right now. And to tell you a few points about Fredericton as a province, as a city, and New Brunswick as a province. So let me tell you, first of all, the cost of living is very low if you compare it to the rest of the Canada. Specifically, when we talk about the cost of living, so it comes under the Canadian essentials. We have electricity, we have gas, we have water bills, we have our medical insurances, we have traveling, we have a lot of other things that comes under Canadian essentials. So even in fact living also. So if you compare it to the other provinces, like if I give an example, if a student is staying in Toronto and if he has to share the rent, so first of all, the students, can only manage like few of their expenses, and they have to, they have to somewhere adjust in the basements there in Toronto. So for that also they are paying 500 as their charge, as their share for that, basement which they are staying in Toronto. But if you compare to New Brunswick, so here in New Brunswick in Fredericton, students can actually afford a full house on rent in $500. So that is exactly the cost of difference that I'm talking about. So it is exactly one third. Now talking from the other point of view, so students, when they move to the other provinces like Quebec, Montreal, and the other provinces like Nova Scotia, so the first challenge they come across is the language. So there they have to first learn French, and then they only can apply for PR. But here when we talk about Fredericton and New Brunswick, so let me tell you, this New Brunswick is the one and only the province in Canada which is constitutionally bilingual, which means they reserve equal right for French speaking community and for the English speaking community. And giving you the fact that there are 75% of the population which is English speaking community, and 25% on the one those who are French speaking community. So here the scenario is totally opposite. So English speaking community is more dominating over English French speaking community. So students are, like they comfortably settle in the province, and they don't find it very difficult, in getting any jobs. So from the jobs point of view also, let me tell you, there are more than 160 hospitality outlets in the city itself wherein an international students can easily find a job. And moreover, if we talk about the other job opportunities, so the city holds the highest concentration of breweries and cideries in whole Canada, which means breweries are where that beer ferments, and cideries are the one where you prepare your vinegars and all that stuff, like apple cider vinegar. So all these stuffs where that prepares, so that is known as cideries. So we have the highest concentration of breweries and cideries in whole Canada in New Brunswick. Moreover, there is one very famous company, if you, I believe you are also aware of that. McCain's is one of the company, okay, which deals in the frozen food. And I myself as a youngster also have had it so many times. So McCain's is the home product of New Brunswick province, okay. So they have got their manufacturing hub there. And even in fact, there are a lot of other industries wherein students can easily find jobs, like fisheries and agriculture, okay. So jobs, from the jobs point of view, it is not very tough for an international student to get a job. So like I have already told you about the cost of living, about the language, and the jobs opportunity. Moving forward to the weather conditions, so weather conditions are even milder than if you compare it to Toronto, okay, because here the extreme weather so far has been recorded as -18. And during like this time also, if you go on and you check, so it is only -13 that it has gone so far. So for, if you compare it to the rest of the Canada, so it is quite milder, for an international student to get observed there. So now moving forward to the important part, that is the immigration. So from the immigration point of view, currently New Brunswick as a province is offering AIPP and PNP, which means Atlantic Immigration Piloting Program and Provincial Nominee Program, which is another way of welcoming new migrants to the province. So under AIPP, this thing has come up now that a university student, a public university student, after completing their 2 years of degree, so they just have to get the job offer letter of a regular job in their hands, and they can apply for PR. So which is the easiest way of getting the PR in whole Canada, now if you compare. So there is no other province which is offering such kind of programs. And right now Atlantic provinces are the one that, those who are offering such programs to the international students, wherein they can easily, further settle down in Canada.
Right.
So from,
May I?
yeah,
Yeah, I just want to
please,
ask something.
please.
Now, in other provinces, what they have to do is once they complete their studies, they have to complete 1 year of work experience, and then they can apply for permanent residency. Whereas in New
Yes,
Brunswick, you are saying they can immediately, as soon as they get a job, they can immediately apply for a
exactly.
permanent residency.
Exactly. So
That,
that is
that's
what
fine.
this New Brunswick as a province is offering currently. That students just have to complete their degree, and they just need a full-time job offer letter in their hand, and then they can apply for PR.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, yeah. So it is quite an a good opportunity for the international students, those who look forward to settle down there further in Canada. So from immigration point of view, it is quite a good option. Now, further moving ahead, talking about the city life. So, city life is very young since because the city is the hub of major universities and colleges. So, student doesn't find it really difficult, because like the city life contains major part portion of the students. So, the city life is very young. It is full of art, music, and there's much more. And moreover, the city is surrounded by rivers and forests, so it provides good trekking and hiking trail, which really makes it perfect for every kind of generation putting up there. So in New Brunswick, as a province, people desire to live in there because it offers you the high quality of life at a very affordable price. So, really, new migrants and immigrants, they really find in their way very quickly and easily in getting observing into the province. Now, further talking about St. Thomas University. So, as told you before that we are a public university. So we are also exclusively a liberal arts focused university, which means that the kind of programs that we are offering, the kind of education that we are offering, is relating to the liberal arts education, and it forms a really meaningful and purpose and valuable, connection to the society. So all that education that we are providing in the on the campus, the kind of programs that we have, it's more focused on the liberal arts education. And when talking about the campus, so on campus we hold such an environment wherein we feel like that we are on like a family. So we form a very small, tight knit, supportive community on the campus. The reason being I'm using this word small, because we really believe that we we can get more than that. We have 2,000 students on the campus right now, so maybe we have the room for more than 20,000 students also, but we really don't want to overcrowd our campus. So that is why we really want such an environment wherein we can all feel like a family, small family. So that is why. Now, talking about few facts about St. Thomas University. So globally, we are ranked at 4,000, and in whole Canada, we are ranked at 78 according to UNI ranking. And also, we are ranked at number one for teaching students how to write clearly and concisely. That is not only in New Brunswick, but also in whole Canada. We are ranked at number one. And how we are able to achieve this number one rank? Through one of our services that is known as Writing Center. And Writing Center is one of the services that we are offering to the students on the campus, that is absolutely free of cost, right away from the first day of the university to the last day of the university. All the services except for this is just one service I'm talking about, but there are many other services that we are offering on the campus that is absolutely free of cost, wherein students can take the academic help, also the personal help, and the financial help also from the university. So that is the reason that 97% of our students, they say that they are very happy that they chose St. Thomas University as their university experience. So this is the beauty of St. Thomas University. Now, further moving ahead, as told you that primarily we are an undergraduate university. So the kind of programs that we offer is undergraduate programs, and one of the programs that we offer is Bachelor's of Arts. And under Bachelor's of Arts, we offer more than 30 specializations in humanities and social science. So students from any background can apply for any of the programs, be it from non-medical, from commerce, or maybe from arts, or even in fact from medical also. So students, those who are from medical, they can look forward to gerontology as a program, wherein they study about, how things age, what is the scientific study of aging, what are the complications that comes along with aging. Students from commerce background can apply for Bachelor's of Arts in Economics. And moreover, we also provide credit transfers to the students, those who are already pursuing their education in India, or they are in middle of that, so they can also apply to us as a credit transfer student. And in such cases, we pick out their credits and we put them into directly into the second year, or maybe to the maximum of the third year of the university. So students just have to complete their rest of the 2 years at St. Thomas University, and they can get a degree in their hands. Now, this is the beauty of this program. Moreover, the best part is that students can even combine their degree on the basis of their interest. So this is the path to their degree. Basically, in the first year, if a student has joined at St. Thomas University, so for example, if I am the student and if I have applied as a first year student at St. Thomas University, so I can choose a Bachelor's of Arts as Economic as my first year, And when I have completed my first year and now I am promoted to the second year of my university, I can also choose Bachelor's of Arts Economics along with psychology. So I can combine my majors in the second year. And even in fact, there is no capping to the majors. Students can also choose 3 to 4 majors, how many they are capable of. So they can combine their studies on the basis of their interest. And from the second year onwards, they'll have to declare that they are going to pursue their majors in such fields. And from this third year and fourth year, they'll be pursuing that in the same fields onward. And the best part is here, students does not have to pay anything extra for choosing an additional major. And moreover, they will be graduating on time, that is 4 years. So the duration remains the same, the cost remains the same, and the benefit that student is getting now, that he will be graduating in Bachelor's of Arts with more than one discipline. So there are a lot of examples I'm going to show you in the presentation ahead, that students have completed their education in more than one subject. And they themselves have created good option for themselves when we talk about job opportunities and the other opportunities wise. So I have already told you about the duration, that is 4 years, and the students from any background can apply for the same. Okay, for any of the programs they can look forward to, and the academic requirements and the eligibility remains the same as a whole for Bachelors of Arts. So there is no particular subject requirement. Like अगर किसी बच्चे को journalism का course करना है, तो there is no particular maths requirement or any such specific subject requirement. We don't have like that. We have one single requirement as a whole for Bachelors of Arts. Now further moving to the classroom, so these are the actual picture of our classrooms. Okay, and why is it really important to talk about the classrooms here? Because we have capped our maximum class size at 60. Being a public university, we would have fit in more than 100 students also in the classrooms, but we really don't want that. We want all our classes to be discussion and debate based, and that is why we have capped the maximum class size to be at 60. And the average class size room is 26 only, wherein students really get that personal attention from the professors, and also professors are really able to understand their students on the professional front and the personal front as well. So this is the actual pictures of the classroom that we hold on at St. Thomas University. Now, classroom education is really important, but definitely education out of the classroom is really an important part of STU model of education. And for that, we promote experiential learning, on the top. And experiential learning is something that, we directly put students into the direct experiences, wherein they put their theoretical work into practical and they gain experiences. So for a journalism student, we directly put them into studios, the pictures that you can see here. So this is a journalism student who has been put directly into a studio where they are gaining their experiences. Okay, students from the environment and society, directly have been put up into the fields, and then they can get better knowledge of their theoretical work they have been studying. And students from the law, they get into the moot courts. I'll be explaining you what exactly is that. And students from the criminology, they get into directly into the legal services department, and they complete their internships from there, and gaining not only the certificates but also the experiences. So this is how we exactly are putting forward our students to the exponential learning. And one of the examples to give you is the partnership with the Harvard Business School. So this is an online multi-weeks course for the students pursuing Bachelors of Arts in Economics. So basically, for the business school, business students, we offer this course to them, and which is a multi-week online course through which they earn the certificate of readiness from the Harvard Business School, and moreover they earn credits also, which is accumulated by the end of their transcript at St. Thomas University. So Harvard Business School is is worldwide renowned for business courses, and we were the first one from the Canada to have partnership with them. And this is really a great opportunity for students to take advantage of this program. Now, moot court, as I was telling you, that law students, directly we directly put up into such a setup wherein they compete against each other from different universities. Like a student from St. Thomas University will be competing against another university student, and they will be put up in a setup wherein they will be competing in a real court and in front of a real judge at different competitions. So we have been 2 times finalists for the Nelson Mandela World Human Rights Moot Court, and we were the champions in 2017. Also, we were the champions of the Osgood Cup, which was held in 2019. And also last year, we were the finalist of the American Moot Court Association as well. So, when it comes to law and particularly to St. Thomas University, we really believe in that, we are one of the universities to have excellence in this program. and students really we don't really find it difficult for the students. We know that every year something is going to come up, some championship or maybe some trophy has to come up for St. Thomas University, because we really feel like we have that excellence that we have achieved in this particular subject. Now, internship programs, definitely we do provide internships. Usually, this is the last semester of the students, okay, and all our internships are paid internships. So students really have this opportunity to make good money, and not only money, they build connections also with the organizations, and through that they earn the certificates, and moreover they earn the credits, which is finally accumulated by the end of their transcripts at St. Thomas. So, which is another good opportunity for them. Now, here are few of the examples of the students, those who have completed their education at St. Thomas University. So, this Hanif Brown student, a student of the fourth year, have completed their study in economics and communication. So, he was placed in Planet Hatch as an intern. Okay, so this is how we place students into different internships, matching by the program of their study. So, like the other student Ben Smith, who have completed fine arts and psychology. Here you need to understand one thing. See, all the students that I've been showing you, they have completed their education in more than one discipline. So here students not only just create good opportunities for them, but also good job opportunities for them, when they complete their education in more than two discipline or two majors. So this is the benefit that they get from here, okay, and by not paying single penny also. So these are all the examples of the students that I'm going to show you, okay. Now, for example, this student Dora Malone, she has completed her education in psychology combined with sociology, along with criminology and gerontology. So now she's been working as a speech language pathologist at Vancouver School of Boards. So this is the beauty of this program that we offer to the students. Okay. Now, apart from the academics, definitely we do have a residence life also. And on campus, we are not just providing hostels, we are providing more than that. Okay. So on campus, we have three types of residences. One is sharing, one is co-ed, and the other one is single. Students, those who want to enjoy their personal space, they can go for a personal single rooms. Students who wants to, share it with the same gender, they can do that as well. Maybe with the opposite genders, they have that option as well. So on campus, three types of residences are available, and all like our campus life is very very young. Okay, so we form like a community on the campus, and moreover, we have actually felt, Samrat, that students those who reside on campus tends to get good grade marks. Reason being because they are just few steps away from all the services that are being provided to them on the campus. Like one of these services that I have told you, that was writing center. So, there are a lot of ample services that we are providing on the campus that student can really take advantage of.
Yeah,
So,
this actually looks really very good. But
yeah.
was just one question, like, do you have a full capacity residence available? Like all the students can be accommodated on campus?
Yes, we have got three on-campus residences, and even in fact, we have got an off-campus residence also, which is just 5 minutes walk away from the main campus. And students, those who look forward to stay off-campus also, they can choose that also as an option. So all the options are available for the international students. Maybe students those who doesn't want to reside off-campus also with St. Thomas University. So the best part is our university is rightly located in the middle of the residential area of Fredericton City. Okay, so students can either take a housing just outside the campus, just few walk away, like a few minutes walk away. So this is how exactly students are being put up. Currently they are putting up off campus as well. So I forgot to tell you that our campus is just 10 minutes walk away from the downtown. Okay, and even in fact, if you walk downtown, so it is 10 minutes. If you go the opposite sides, so it's upfront. So we have got downtown also, we have got uptown also. That is again 10 minutes walk away from the main campus. Also, the domestic airport is 4 kilometers away from the campus, and the international airport is only at a 15-kilometer distance. So this is exactly where our university is located. So I'm going to show you the video also by the end of the presentation, so that students will get a better proper idea about exactly what exactly are we offering to the students. Now, further moving ahead, so we do understand, students, those who have joined us from the international destinations. So we really do understand their hesitance that they don't know anybody on the campus except for me or maybe somebody from the admissions team at St. Thomas. So to make them comfortable, we host this welcome week for them, and in which we plan a lot of fun surprises and fun activities. We plan a lot of goodies and surprises for them, wherein students are put up in such an environment, they really enjoy every bit of it, like a casino nights, outdoor paint fights, and Netflix nights. So students really enjoy every bit of it, and they make comfortable, they get comfortable with the faculty along with their colleagues and the campus also. So that is how we plan their first week on the campus. And yeah, now, we also hold different clubs and societies on the campus, and specifically for the international students, we have International Student Association. So, students, those who are from the international destinations, if they are coming across any personal problem, maybe in finding an accommodation, or maybe they want to, maybe if they want any kind of help, any kind of academic help, any kind of personal help, so they can just approach the International Student Association for that. And this association is particularly there to help students in any way possible. Yeah. So that is why we have formed all these clubs and societies on the campus. Now, since because we are a fine art university, definitely, so we provide this theater course for free, okay, to all the students. It is their choice if they want to get enrolled into it, that is up to them. So students are free to take up classes, they are free to take up workshops, and we even take participation in that, and then they can further make their rewarding career ahead in theater course also. So that is absolutely free of cost for them. Now, on campus, every year we follow some tradition, and this is one of the traditions that we follow every year. So the list that you can see right in front of you, these are all the activities and fairs and fests that we hold every year. Like for the academics, we hold one fair every year in which we call up the companies on the campus, and we place our students through on-campus placements, and that is the fair that we hold every year. And apart from the academics, we hold Multicultural Fair, one of the renowned fairs that we have, on the campus, wherein students from the different background, different cultures, they come in and they perform. So this year, this there was a student from Punjab who came in and he performed tabla. So that is how it goes every year. Students from different diversity, they come in and they perform. So we are really expecting students to come from Goa as well and show some us, culture relating to Konkani. So I am really fond of that as well. So
Sure.
especially about the language. So definitely looking forward to that. Now, also on the campus, as I was telling you that we are providing such services to the students right away from the academic to the personal to the financial. So these are all the list of the services that I was telling you. Okay, so writing center is which I was telling you, in the starting of the presentation. So the pictures is right in front of you. Okay, so writing center is one service I have told you that we help students in strengthening their writing skills, also to develop a writing strategy so that they can put their thoughts into word. So this is one service, and all the services that you can see, is absolutely free of cost. Doesn't even matter even if you are in the first year, or even if you are at the last day of your university. All these services are free of cost to you. Okay, so students can really take good advantage of this. Now, coming on to the important part of the presentation, that is the application steps. So, our application steps are quite easy. The first thing that I'm going to tell you is the application fee. So, application fee is only 55 Canadian dollars, which is very economical if you compare it to the other University of Canada. Okay. Apart from the application fee, we need a high school transcript, that is known as 12th class mark sheets. So on the academics, on class 12th, we require 70% on 5 academic subjects. That is the average that we need. There's no particular subject requirement. So we need 70% on 5 academic subjects on an average. Okay. And we don't include physical education as the 5 subjects. So if there is a student who has got physical education as five in those 5 subjects, so we remove a five from those 5 subjects, the physical education. And if student has got any additional subject, so we count that additional subject as the primary subject. And if in such cases there is no additional subject, so in that case we go back to their class 10th results, and we check the overall evaluation of the academic profile of that student, and on that basis we offer them the offer letter. Now, that was the academic requirement, and this is same. There is no particular maths requirement, no biology requirement as such. Okay, so students just need to have that 5 subjects. Apart from physical education, every other subject is acceptable, be it music, be it political science, be it sociology. It could be anything. We accept everything except for the physical education. And this was it for the academic requirements. Moving forward to the English proficiency scores. So for the English proficiency, we are currently accepting IELTS, TOEFL, CAL, Cambridge, and Duolingo. Currently, we are not accepting PTE because we are still in talk with them. Maybe we'll be accepting it from the next semester onwards, but for this year, we are not accepting PTE. So there is one thing which I want to tell you about the IELTS here, that students from the CBSE background, those who have attained class 12th, 70%, okay, 70% in their class 12th, so we don't require IELTS from them. So they just can apply on the basis of their class 10th certificates, 12th certificates, and they don't require IELTS for that. So they just need their class 12 certificates, and then they can directly apply for the offer letter. But students from the other boards, they definitely need IELTS, and for them we have an IELTS requirement of 6.5 overall, with no band should be less than 5 in any of the module. So our requirements for the IELTS are also quite flexible, because we need overall of 6.5, but then we are still accepting students with 5.5 or maybe 5 in any of the modules. So that is what our requirement is. And apart from that, we need the letter of application, in which students just have to state that why exactly he wants to pursue this course at St. Thomas University. So it's as simple as that. Now, further moving to the students, those who are unable to achieve the academic IELTS requirement. So for them, we accept students under ESL condition. So for IELTS, the overall condition for the ESL that we need is 5 overall. And in such cases, students, those who are joining us as an ESL student, so let me tell you, here at St. Thomas University, we don't charge them anything extra for the ESL course. So their regular course is merged with their ESL program, and the best part is that the student would be graduating on time. So because their ESL program is also running parallelly with their normal course, so students first of all don't have to pay anything extra, moreover they will be graduating on time. So this is the best part about ESL programs. So students just need to apply as an ESL student, and then they are ready to go ahead. Now
Uh,
coming on, yeah, please Samrat.
yeah, sorry. Now that you have already merged in other universities, they charge additional fees for ESL, whereas there
Yes,
is additional duration as well for ESL. But you have
yes,
merged in the content of the course, the
yes,
duration, like will be
yes,
within 4 years duration only.
yes,
So that's actually a very nice thing to do.
exactly,
And,
yes.
so, is it also possible that students can apply without IELTS score and opt for ESL?
Well, in such cases, we students from the CBSE, they are already getting this rebate of not producing their IELTS. But students, those who are from the other boards, definitely they'll have to produce their IELTS score to us, and then we see that if student is eligible to apply as an ESL or under regular admissions. So
Okay,
definitely IELTS is required, but then there's no problem for a student to apply under ESL condition, because first of all, as told you, that they are not going to pay anything extra, and moreover it's not going to affect their overall academic profile, because the university is accepting them. Okay, so there's no problem to it.
that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. So
Thank
yeah, no problem. Now, further moving onwards to the tuition fee. So our international tuition fee for 1 year is 17,000 Canadian dollars. So that is the approximately fee that we have for 1 year. And apart from the tuition fee, we have dormitory and meal plans. That is the hostel and the meal plans. So this includes your 3 times meals a day, okay, and including your extra access to the cafeteria, to the Tim Hortons also. So students can take the best advantage of out of this dormitory and meal plans if they want to. And if you combine these both, so the total annual cost goes up to 27,000 Canadian dollars, which includes your medical insurances, your travel pass for a whole New Brunswick, and even in fact your laundry, even in fact your meals and your hostels also. So this includes each and everything under 27,000 Canadian dollars. So student does not even have to worry for a single thing also. So yeah, that is the total annual cost. Now, being a public university, we definitely provide it back to the students also, and we for them we provide them scholarships. So for the scholarships, the best part is we provide scholarships right at the entry level when a student applies for the application. So we evaluate the profile of the student and see if the student is eligible for the scholarships. So we provide them right away at the entry level, and our range for the scholarship starts from $2,500 to the full year international tuition fee refund, along with the residences also for all 4 years. So now there are different slabs, and the eligibility to get eligible for scholarship is 75%. So 75% is the eligibility criteria for applying for scholarship, and right away from 75% to the highest academic grade that a student has attained. So we have got different slabs under that, and according to that we give out scholarships to the students. So the highest paid scholarship, that is the Chancellor Scholarship, and in that we provide students with the full international tuition fee and also the residences for all 4 years. So our annual budget for providing scholarship is more than $1.8 million. That is what our annual budget is for scholarships, and there's a separate budget for bursaries also. Now, deadline to apply for scholarship is March 1st, 2021 for the September intake, and the normal applications, the last date to apply for normal applications for September intake is June 1st. So I hope I shall repeat it again. So June 1st is the last day to apply for the normal applications for September intake, and March 1st, 2021 is the last day to apply for scholarships. So yeah, that is it. So I hope now it's time to show them the video. So I'm gonna switch my screen and I'm gonna show them the videos also.
Small things will make a big difference in your university experience. Welcome to St. Thomas University, the small university of big opportunities. Our small size will make you feel like an important part of our close-knit community. A community defined by a passion for helping others and for helping you become the best version of yourself. A community that takes pride in where we come from and is excited about where we are going. A community that celebrates diversity and inclusiveness. Our academic programs show you the world from new perspectives. You will learn to think for yourself about the challenges we face in society and learn about the ways you can contribute to causes that are meaningful to you. Inspired by what you learn in class, you will be motivated to pursue a career that will allow you to make a difference. You will develop new skills through coursework, volunteer opportunities, experiential learning, and by participating in campus clubs and societies. On graduation day, you will be prepared for what's next as you join an alumni network that spans the globe, who work in almost every field imaginable, who are making a difference in the world through their work, and who will share with you memories from the small university where they discovered big opportunities.
That was wonderful. The
Thank you
campus
so much.
looks very beautiful, right?
Yes, the campus is quite big, okay, and that is the best. I'm not sure why my university calls them some small, okay, but we are not small in number, not even in the campus. So yeah. So now,
So,
if you, yeah, you
one
can ask me a question.
which I noticed actually, there's one thing which I like the most about this particular university is that in other universities or even in India, people can major in either one subject or at the most two subjects. But here I have seen in your testimonials that students are actually majoring in three and four subjects as well, which is
Yes.
very wonderful. That's a great opportunity for students to study in different interests at the same time, right?
Exactly. So for for students, those who are graduating in more than one discipline, they can actually create themselves, like for them a good job opportunity in different scopes. Okay, like somebody who is pursuing journalism along with sociology can also become a social worker and also get into media at the same time. Maybe sociology combined with journalism along with psychology can also get into some different fields. Like there was a student who had combined gerontology, psychology, sociology, so now she's working as a pathologist just because on the basis of gerontology. So that is the beauty of this program, that students can actually create good job opportunities for themselves
Right.
by choosing.
So
Yeah.
talking about job opportunities, what kind of placements are there on campus?
So we like as told you, on campus you are asking me.
No, means like the
Okay,
placements from
placements.
the
Okay.
campus. Yes.
Okay, so now see, now the city is the major hub of manufacturing. Also, like I'll tell you for an example. Like if you compare San Francisco of US, okay, so that is a major hub for IT. Here now, when you compare New Brunswick as a province, so New Brunswick is basically known for the social work and specifically for the criminology department, legal services department, also something to get into old age thing. That is why we have such competitive programs. Like criminology is one of the very competitive programs that we have, like law, politics, and the and the other one is journalism. Also, we have got gerontology, another program wherein students, get good job opportunities to get settled down permanently in, in the province. Maybe if a student wants to settle down outside the province, so then also it's not that difficult for the students. So in such cases, we have got IT placements. Also, we have got placements in the different economy companies as well, like in big major companies. So yeah, placements likewise is not a big deal for the students, because first of all, they are graduating from a public university. Moreover, we invite universities and companies from all across.
Okay. So
Yeah.
another question which generally the students are interested in is that while they are studying, are they
Yes,
allowed to work on campus and off campus for job? And
definitely
what
they're allowed.
standard wage they are paid?
Okay, so definitely students are allowed to work on campus as well as off campus also when while they are studying. So the legal hours that they've been granted for 1 week is 20 hours. Okay, and finding a job off campus and moreover on campus is not that difficult. We have got more than like all the international students. I would say most of them are working on campus as a student counselor, or maybe in the admissions team, or maybe as a virtual tour guide. So students like most of them are working on campus. The reason being because they are able to understand more about university. Also, we have got facilitators from the university, those who were once a student, okay, and now they are working under on the payroll of the university now. So yeah.
So they have good opportunities both ways, and
Yes.
the amount they earn is enough to take care of their living expenses, I
Yes,
suppose.
yes, definitely. The average wage rate that they get per hour is from 13.5 Canadian dollars to $18 per hour. So that is what the average wage rate is. And
That's
students doesn't find it really difficult to manage their expenses, in such with such amount. Yeah,
right. So overall, if we see that the average wage is 13 to 18, which is all over Canada, but the living cost in New Brunswick being very low,
yes.
they might end up saving a lot as well, right?
Exactly. That's what my point is. Now, from a student point of view, that we should consider this as a good opportunity. Reason being because the cost of living that you are getting here in the New Brunswick as a province is, much more affordable and comparatively low if you compare it to the rest of the Canada. Moreover, you are getting the same price. So here they are not going to compromise on their wage, okay, wage rate, and moreover they're getting everything first cheap. So that is the beauty of New Brunswick.
A very high lifestyle, high standard.
Exactly.
That's great.
Exactly.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Neeraj, for telling all the wonderful things about St. Thomas University and New Brunswick. Moreover, students will have a great opportunity to get permanent residency as well as soon as they complete their course and find a job, which you
Exactly.
have told us. So, that's amazing. I suppose those who students who want to apply for St. Thomas University should get in touch with Joyversity. You can see on the screen, I have posted my number as well as my email ID. And of course, the entire consultation for admission is free of cost, not only for the admission, but even for your visa application, the consultation is absolutely free. We are not charging students anything at all, except for whatever fees they have to pay to the university, they have to pay it directly to the university. Thank you, Neeraj, for coming with us and telling all the wonderful things. Thank
Yeah.
you. We'll
So
stop
thank you
this.
so much, Samrat, and special thanks to Joyversity for conducting this webinar and giving me this platform. And I really wish success for you and your whole team. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.